Welcome back. The Federal Bureau of Investigation isn't the only one looking into claims of a visa fraud scam here in the Bahamas. Attorney General Carl Bethel says he's instructed that the information he's received on the matter be forwarded to the anti-corruption unit of the police force.
It is a matter that police have been asked to investigate. Let's bear in mind that what we have at present are unverified allegations made against public servants in the Commonwealth of the Bahamas and in foreign proceedings. And we owe it both to the Administration of Justice and to these persons to have this matter reviewed so that if there is nothing that can substantiate it, that will be known. If there's some other problem, that will also be dealt with. So that is where we are. I just want to assure the Bahamian people that so far as the due administration of law is concerned, we're doing exactly what we need to do to properly ensure that we have good governance in the Bahamas.
The scam is said to involve former Director of Immigration William Pratt, his successor Clarence Russell, and one Edward Israel Santil. It's alleged that Messrs. Pratt and Russell accepted bribes to provide Bahamian work permits and work visas to Haitian nationals looking to enter the United States, a charge both men staunchly deny.
As the police work with the FBI and as they receive their briefing, because I know that the Commissioner had a recent meeting, and he and his team will be briefed shortly on what information that may be out there, that may be in possession of the FBI. They will have an opportunity to look at that and to make some determination from that information, again, as to, whether there is anything in there, right, that may implicate anyone here, and whether any laws here in the Bahamas have been broken.
That's National Security Minister Marvin Dames, who says if it is found that improprieties have taken place, those involved will be dealt with.
And if it is found out that evidence does in fact exist, and that persons here have been involved, and laws here have been broken, then we have to do, that is the Royal Bahamas Police Force, that is, they'll have to do what they have to do.
Meantime, Mr. Pratt says he has never met Mr. Santil, never even knew what he looked like until he was shown a photo online, and never had any dealings with him or any other person in an illegal and lawful conduct of any kind. He also vowed to seek redress in court. Still no word on that proposed amendment to an injunction barring the government from pushing ahead with its plans to demolish shantytown communities throughout the capital. The amendment, which would prohibit the construction of any additional structures in these unregulated communities, has yet to be agreed upon by the other side. This from the Attorney General, who's nonetheless confident a resolution may be near.
Tomorrow I have a council meeting, meaning council of war for litigation purposes, with all of the attorneys in my office involved in these matters, and we will take the next steps to advance this matter. We are intent on two things. One is, as I said, the amendment, getting the amendment of the injunction to prevent any new construction or additions to any buildings in the shantytowns, and the second is to arrange for an early date for the trial of this matter.
The probe continues into the country's latest homicide. From all reports, the victim was walking on Watland Street after 5 p.m. Monday when a gunman opened fire on him before running off. Police later found out that the man died in hospital. This is the latest in the spate of fatal shootings in recent days. Just this past Friday, 22-year-old Pyfram Road resident Savante Sweeting was killed on Cooper's Terrace. Authorities today also reporting the arrest of a female tourist. From what we've been told, the suspect was arrested on board Carnival's Elation cruise ship Monday morning after she was found with a quantity of suspected marijuana. Her arraignment is scheduled for later this week. Police this evening also reporting a deadly boating accident over in Andros. Preliminary investigations have so far revealed that 5 men were on a fishing trip some 3 miles off Morgan's Bluff after 10 this morning when their boat caught a fire followed by an explosion. The men all jumped overboard. However, one of them was found unconscious a short time later. That man was taken ashore where he was pronounced dead by a local doctor. Investigations are ongoing. Conflicting reports on whether missing pilot Byron Ferguson filed a flight plan. Family members say they've confirmed with Civil Aviation that this was the case, but National Security Minister Marvin Dames told reporters otherwise outside Cabinet Tuesday morning.
We have to be careful how we address this. Okay? But what is important is this, that as we speak now, the Royal Bahamas Defense Force and the other parties are still trying to find anything that will help them to bring this matter to closure.
As for failed attempts to secure the ill-fated aircraft, once it was spotted shortly after crashing in waters off Nirvana Beach Thursday night, Minister Dames said this.
A piece of the aircraft had been told, right? When they were approaching, a little piece of the aircraft could have been seen. As they got close to the aircraft, disappeared. So we have to be extremely careful. When we say aircraft, we give the impression that here's this big aircraft that they saw lying on the water. That is not so. And so we have to leave it up to the search team and the investigators to let them do their jobs and not muddle what they're doing.
The minister further pointed out that there are a number of reasons why divers may not have attempted to go in Thursday night.
Those teams out there have been working tirelessly. All right? And always remember, search and rescue, when teams are out there and they're working, first area of focus is the protection of life. So you're trying to preserve or trying to protect the life of those who may have been involved in the incident, but we have to always be cognizant that we also have to ensure, that's the first responders that is, and this is no different anywhere the world over, have to ensure that they too preserve their lives, because oftentimes they're going to in very, 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 very risky and dangerous situations where one bad decision could result in them losing their lives as well.
At last report, Ferguson's family had gotten local and foreign pilots to assist with an aerial search of the area.
This segment of the news was brought to you by Alive.